Hello everyone. Today I'm working on an 18 Expedition 3.5 Ecoboost, and I'm going to show you how I install the stretch belts on these. This is not the way the workshop manual says to do it, but this is the way I do it. This one came in for a timing cover leak and it's under warranty. This will work for any time you have to have that crank balancer off, if you're doing cam phasers, front crank seal, timing cover leak, timing chains, anything like that. So first of all, you need a long reach installer, and it's a 12 by 1.5 pitch. I'm installing some OMC triple guard grease just because I had some extra. Any type of grease here will work. Probably most people don't put anything on these. I like to grease everything. This is the crank bolt. It's a stretch bolt. And I can see here on this balancer, the first 1/4 inch is machined slightly larger, and you can get it started on the front of the crankshaft. Now I don't know how they put these stretch belts on from the factory. Maybe they do have some sort of jig and they put it on like this versus rolling it over. So I'm gonna put some lube here, some Seal Glide inside of this balancer. Then I'm going to install the stretch belt on both pulley grooves. And then we're going to pry this balancer on here and get it started on that first larger step. I'm just using a standard long pry bar. And we're going to rock it over to get it started. And it will stay in there once you rock it on. Next, we need the thread in the installer. Grab a large socket. And now I'm going to use this telescoping adjustable gear wrench pry bar. Works really good in this particular case. A regular pry bar would probably work fine too. And I'm going to press on the inner flange of this balancer, not the outer ring. And we're going to try to get this so it's parallel to the timing cover. Doesn't have to be perfect, but you want to apply tension on this driver's side the entire time you're getting the balancer started. So I'm going to press on it while I'm turning on this installer. I'm going to start pressing this balancer back on. Once I get it started far enough, you don't need to use a pry bar anymore. Now it's straight and it's started. We'll go ahead and give it a little bit more tension. Press it on a little further. That's on plenty far now. That's how easy it is. These stretch belts are a royal pain to do. I don't really like doing them. You got to put zip ties or get an installer and then rotate the crankshaft over and use a pry bar and walk the belt on, because these do not have a tensioner. So now I'm going to press this pulley back on. Now I don't bottom the pulley out with this tool. I did that once and I sheared the bolt off inside the crankshaft and I had to extract that. That was not a fun day. So I'll get it on most of the way and then I'll remove that installer and put the crank bolt in. Use the crank bolt to walk it the rest of the way on. So I've got it mostly on right now. Pull this installer out. And I'm going to use a chain wrench. They want you to use a strap wrench. I have a strap wrench, but it doesn't work very good. This chain wrench will leave little marks on the pulley grooves, but it doesn't hurt the belt. Now to install the stretch bolt. And this is torqued in a 3-step process. The first will be 37 foot-pounds. This is my new Cornwell torque wrench. It does torque, angle, and torque plus angle. So we'll torque this bolt down to 37 foot-pounds. The cool thing about this wrench, it's got side LEDs, a front display, and the handle also vibrates when you achieve the desired torque. And it also has an audible beep. So now we're going to go into angle mode. It does a quick calibration. The second step on this is 90 degrees. We're going to stretch this bolt. So we'll go up to 90 degrees here. And as you start getting closer to the desired setting, it'll turn yellow and then red when you achieve the angle. And it'll display the angle that you put on it. 91 degrees. And the third final step is 60 degrees. We'll get this to 60 degrees and that's it. So there's how I install these stretch belts. I do them as a one-step process with the balancer at the same time. Works great. I've done this like 4 times. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you in the next video.